What's going on, everybody? My name is Japes and welcome to my first FIFA 14 video on my channel. I was lucky enough to be invited to an EA capture event in Guildford, England about a week ago now, and a little over a week ago now, but to capture some gameplay footage to bring you guys. And I get asked all the time at the start of FIFA's, Japes, what's the best way to get started on Ultimate Team? How do I go about making some coins? How do I go about, setting myself up to be in a good place, to get rolling? So I'm going to show you guys from the menus at the very beginning, as if you're logging in on the first time, how to get started on FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. Now, some of you guys will have played the web app, so you're going to be a step ahead because I believe the web app gets released a little bit earlier, so that's going to set you up nicely. But if you are not playing the web app, or have not played on the web app, and you want to get started just via the console, these are the steps that you're going to want to take to set yourself up for success on FIFA 14. So we're logging in just as you would normally. You're going to see the same screens that you've seen on a lot of FIFA, obviously a little bit different, but you're going to see, hey, do you want these same settings as before? Do you want to change anything? And then you're going to make it into Ultimate Team. And you're going to get a choice of these four guys. You're going to have Falcao, Messi, El Shaarawy, and Alaba. Which one of these guys do you want to pick? Of course, being a Bayern Munich fan, I'm going to go ahead and pick Alaba. It's going to tailor the players maybe a little bit towards what you get. But this is going to be open the pack. It's going to give you a little bit of a tutorial right here, kind of similar to the way it was last year. And it's going to say, okay, these are Alaba's starting 11. Of course, he's the captain of the squad, but these are the players that you're going to have. It's going to give you a brief chemistry tutorial, basically saying, hey, you're going to want to play Schweinsteiger as a center mid and not a right mid. That's going to improve your team's overall chemistry. And then, of course, if you switch your two center backs, that's going to give you a chemistry boost because, of course, the Brazilian link in the same league is a lot stronger than a Brazilian-Austrian link in the same league. So we're going to go ahead, swap those, follow the tutorial. And actually, guys, the tutorials are very, very helpful. Now, the build that I'm going to be playing that build that I played in this, or for this episode, is not the final build, but it's got all the same principles that apply. So there will be a few things that I'll mention as they come about that'll be a little bit different that you won't see in the final build, but this is a good way to get started. Some of you guys will see that I had a custom A right there. For those of you that will ask and wonder in the comments below, I switch my right bumper and my B button. So B is the second man press and my right bumper is my tackle. So I'm coming up against El Shaarawy starting 11. And many of you guys, if you want, you can go ahead and play this game. I'm going to let it load up. You can see some of the player ratings that are in this. Now, I don't think these player ratings are final, but they'll be a good idea of exactly where, or somewhere close to where the final ratings for these players will be. So as we load up into the game, you're going to see that the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do once I skip past these screens, pause the game, and I'm going to go ahead and forfeit this match. You don't get any coins for this match. There's really no benefit from it other than just a little bit of experience with the Ultimate Team engine and maybe testing out a few of those gold cards that you might want to have in your team at a later date. But for me, I know that I'll probably, test them out on my own in some sort of squad eventually through FIFA, so there's really no point for playing that. And now I get my starter team, and the first thing that you're going to notice is there's a faceless dude as my CDM. That won't be in the final build. This was an incomplete build that we played, so something like that will definitely not be in the final game. But you can see I got 3 gold players in my starter pack. That is brand new for 14. One of the faces, Cabela, and I believe that's Zamora up front. I can't remember the name of my left back that I got from Spain, but you can see you now don't just get that 1 silver that you're hoping for. You generally get 3 gold players, and you're going to have the opportunity then to switch around your formation. Now, I'm looking essentially just for pacey players to put on, and you should probably be doing the same. Now, when I pick the formation that I'm going to use to start, I don't just pick a formation that I think is the best formation. This is kind of one of those things that's different with your starter packs. You don't want to pick a formation that's just, that's your favorite formation. Pick a formation that fits the best players that you have. And when I say the best players that you have, I'm referring to, those pacey players, or get the best players that you have onto the pitch. And so I'm kind of playing with it, and then it's like, I don't really think the 4-4-2 is going to be the formation for me. Now, the 4-4-2 the second one was one of my favorite formations at the event. And if you guys are still with me here, I'm going to be releasing a top 5 formations video because I played with all of them and I'll show you which 5 I found to be the best. So I would kind of lean towards trying those out when you start Ultimate Team. But I'm going to be using the 4-3-1-2. You can see the links are a bit different. And I'll also be releasing a video showing you guys how the links differ in 14 to 13. So we'll have Cabela as our attacking mid, and then we've got some more up front. So pretty nice attack, and you're going to go ahead and you can rename your club. This is kind of cool. You can rename your club now at the start, and you can also buy something in the football club catalog that lets you rename your club again, which is actually awesome. I'm pretty excited about that because I don't know, everybody gets kind of sick of having the same name for all 12 months of FIFA, so it's kind of nice to be able to switch it up. So I wanted to go with how to get started because that's the name of this video, but then I ran out of spaces. So you can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 characters maybe at the most. So get started will fit, how to get started will not. And that is going to be the title and the name of my club moving forward, at least for this. I will do this once I actually get my hands on the full game or with the web app. I'll do a how to get started on the web app as well, because that's when you're going to be able to do a ton of trading. I went into the last or FIFA 13 Ultimate Team with a full La Liga Gold team with a bunch of rares in it as well, and it gave me a huge advantage. So when you get started on the console though, you're going to want to go ahead and try to complete all of these manager tasks as quickly as possible. Now, why are you going to do that? It's because you get a free gold pack, and a free gold pack is essentially free coins, money in the bank. And as you can see, I got 500 coins to start, which is nice. I don't remember them giving you any coins to start in previous FIFAs, though I could be wrong. I looked at some of these and I said, okay, I can do the apply a contract. I can do apply a manager item. A lot of these things you get a few consumables to start with, so you can go ahead and do those right away. Now, I'd wait maybe for 1 game or 2 games to apply your fitness card, because then you're kind of wasting it if you're just applying it right away. So you can see I could add some FIFA points, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just head to the store and I'm going to go ahead, browse the packs, and I'm going to get that free bronze pack, which will add a few more players to my club and give me a few more options before I go into my first match. So there's the free reward, the free bronze pack, and I'm hoping for, you know, maybe a hidden gem, maybe a player that could carry me through the first couple matches. Now, I've got gold players to carry me through, but it is nice to always get a good bronze player here or there. You can see it gives you actually loads of really nice tutorials. Another faceless player, that's not going to be in the game. I checked with EA to make sure. I was like, this dude's got a face in the game, right? They were like, yes, he does in the next build. He just didn't have one in this build, so no problems with that. We've got a Bayern Munich player, which was fantastic. He doesn't look to be that stellar. I'm sure I'll try him out at some point in FIFA. But I'm going to go ahead and list a player or 2 on the transfer market, because that's one of the manager items. As you can see, tasks completed in the top left. Happy days. And I'm going to go ahead and discard a few players. Now, it's only 14 coins, and I wouldn't maybe necessarily do it. It's always good to try at least 1 time to sell on a bronze player at the very beginning of FIFA. Unless, of course, you're going to go out and spend a ton of money on FIFA points, in which case then you're going to want to save room in your trade pile for all the gold players that you're going to get. So on we go. And we're going to go ahead and go back to my active squad. I can go ahead and make a few adjustments, which I would recommend you doing. I got a pacey striker that I saw in there, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find him, put him onto the team. I think I got some better midfielders as well, which just helps with the overall improvement. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the footage here in a second, just because it's me kind of tinkering with the squad and having a little play around with it. But the tutorials, like I said before, are actually really good, and I'd recommend checking them out because it helps you just familiarize yourself with the menus, with the new button controls, things of that nature. So on we go with the tinkering. But next, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys into the transfer area or transfer part of the Ultimate Team menus, where you can buy players, where you can sell players. And as many of you guys know, there are no longer formations for these players in Ultimate Team, which is abso-freaking-lutely fantastic. This means you can just switch your formation as long as the player fits the next position. Happy days, no problem. It makes starting out so much easier. You can see you can search by player name, you can search by quality, you can search by position, but instead of formations, over there on the right, you're going to have chemistry styles. Now, I didn't get a chance to play around with all of the chemistry styles, so I can't say if one's super strong, if one's really weak, or if they do matter, though. I will say that. I was going to say if they do or don't matter, but I was going to answer my own question, say they definitely do matter. They're very important. Now, everybody starts on a basic chemistry, and I believe you don't get any of the chemistry styles in your starter packs. In fact, I'm sure of it because they're all gold and you don't get any gold consumables. So there you can see, you can search through all of the different ones. So as FIFA 14 progresses, you're going to know, hey, this chemistry style is really strong and I'm looking for an Aguero that's got the finisher trait on him or something along those lines. I can go ahead and just search for that guy. So another quick look into the transfer or into the manager tasks. Challenge the team of the week, and that's a really easy one. It's a really easy way to make coins. You guys are gonna say, Japes, I've just got a starter team. Why on earth would I want to go ahead and challenge the team of the week? Well, because you can select to put the team of the week on an amateur setting. When you put the team of the week on an amateur setting, this makes the computer somewhat, well, extremely unintelligent. They do dumb things, they don't press you, and it's very easy to score goals even with your starter team. But you can see I'm just completing a few of the manager tasks to show you guys how easy it is to make your way towards that gold pack. Then I think you have to play maybe 3 or 4 games and you'll have your gold pack on top of that. To complete the tasks. Now, I want to go ahead and buy a player on the transfer market to complete that task as well. So went back in, checked it out. I was like, all right, got some of these, but I need to buy that item. So I asked Nepenthes to list one up and went ahead and bought an item. Now, of course, he was a non-stellar bronze player, but when you start Ultimate Team, a lot of people are going to be listing those bronze players from their starter packs, which means you're going to be able to snag probably a few players with your 500 coins that allow you to improve your overall chemistry. And let me tell you this, chemistry definitely matters. I tried playing a game with only about 70 or 80 chemistry versus 100 chemistry team, and it felt just so difficult. You can see I've got a new player. The manager task is complete. I'm going to go ahead, though, and list him. I think I'll relist him on the transfer market. It's nice, though. It tells you what it's bought for right there at the bottom. And the controls, especially when you open packs this year, are absolutely fantastic. The triggers, the bumpers, they all do something that saves you, I don't know, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds here, 10 seconds there. But overall, it makes it so you feel like you're saving a heck of a lot more time. And speaking of saving time, which I'm not really doing right now, this is kind of long-winded, but I wanted to show you guys everything that I possibly could. Just had a quick brief look at the packs, the single-player seasons you'll have to just play a friendly, let's see, online tournament, offline tournament. You can see a chemistry style, change your club kit, change your ball. So opening a silver and bronze packs really help with that. But there will be some on the market. You can see I'm knocking those manager tasks out. First match in a tournament, seasons, challenge the team of the week. All of that stuff's really quite easy. The apply chemistry style is going to be kind of annoying until you get a gold pack. But if you get a starter gold or free gold pack, chances are you might get a chemistry style card in there, which will make it really easy to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys one more trick. Now I'm leaving Ultimate Team. You're going to be like, Japes, why are you doing that? And I'm assuming, same as previous FIFAs, that your football club points are going to carry over and so will your levels. So you're going to go to the catalog because in there you will find a foot coin reward boost. 250, I don't know, football club coins, I think is what they are. I can't remember what it is, but it's practically nothing, and it's going to give you 200 extra coins a game for 10 games to total essentially 2,000 coins, which is actually a ton of coins if you look at it as far as a percentage goes in your first couple games of FIFA. So I'd recommend picking that up. If you have more football club points, I'm not sure if they stack, meaning you can get more than one at a time, but if they do, gosh, I'd go ahead and pick a bunch of them up because the more games you play then, the more coins you're going to have by a lot, which makes it very easy to build your Ultimate Team. Now, I'm back into Ultimate Team right now, but this is where this video is going to end. But if you were to go on from this point, I would recommend playing an offline tournament because those can be quite easy coins to come by. I personally won't do it because I don't really enjoy playing the AI that much, and I think I'll probably have a few coins from the web app, so I would say go ahead and do that if you're a little bit nervous about taking maybe a not so stellar team into online matches to begin with. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. I will have 2 more videos out later today on FIFA 14, so be sure to stay tuned to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you do not miss a thing. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.